Hey there folks, and welcome back to another What's New in the Den, and today we're going to talk about Dr. Jon Hex. And before we get into it, I'll just show you again. I don't know if you can see by the glare. Well, maybe see that dent, and there's a small dent back here. Tin cans. They're very susceptible, and this was packed incredibly well from Shave Revolution, but you're always susceptible to that with tin cans. All right, now this is Dr. Jon's Hex, and on the label it says we have cedar, cinnamon, orange, and black pepper. Now, on this particular soap, I'm going to use my cosmetic scooper, a new one, because I'm not sure about it, to be honest. On the scent, I'm smelling some cinnamon, I'm getting some orange, but to me, the scent is a little muddy. I'm just not, I don't get a lot of bright orange, and I don't really get a lot of cinnamon. Everything's there, cedar, but it's a little muddy for me. Now, you may like this a lot. I'm not sure, so I'm going to use the cosmetic scooper and just scoop a little bit of soap out. That way I can flip it if I need to, and we'll go ahead and put this on the old Wolf Whiskers Plisson here in a moment, and we'll lather it and see how the scent presents itself. So stand by, let me wet my face. I do like Dr. Jon's soaps, by the way, generally. I think he puts out a quality product. Really love the labels. I think he has fun with the labels, and I think it's pretty cool. You know, on this one, there's a witch, and the theme is like you can fall under the spell, you know, the hex, and we're going to see what happens when we lather it, and I'm sure I won't have any problems once I get the soap going here. Since I put it in the brush this way rather than normal loading, it takes a little bit to work the soap out, but it will come. And the scent is coming out a little more. Scent strength on this, let's say 3. But for me, and again, I'm only speaking for me, and it's important for me to say that because there might be people who say, man, I get a lot of orange and cinnamon, and I can really distinguish those notes very clearly. To my nose, it's a bit muddy. And so the lathering is coming along here. Let's add a little bit more. Like I said before, you know you're going to get a good soap from Dr. Jon's. My favorite Dr. Jon soap is Hydra. I think that's incredible. It's a citrus lover's dream. I mean, it's outstanding. This one, I think the scent is presenting itself a little more once lathered. However, for me, the scent is a little light. And I'm just going to use the term muddy because it's just hard for me to really distinguish what's going on here. I can pick out some of the individual elements, you know, from time to time. But I really expected something more along the lines of, say, Mike's Orange and Cedarwood, if you're familiar with that. But this one is a bit different. I think you get perhaps more of the black pepper and cedar and maybe less of the orange and cinnamon. That's just my take. For me, I would say the quality on this, let's feel it here. Yeah, it feels soap quality, no problem at all. Feels nice and slick, cushion, glass. I mean, I don't think you're going to have any problem at all. Scent for me is a no-go. This one just isn't for me. It's not the type of scent that I enjoy. However, I think they're very well me, but maybe a lot of people who enjoy this type of scent. Just not for me. So, if Dr. Jon Hex sounds interesting, you want more of that sort of cedarwood, pepper, you know, cinnamon, and less of the citrusy orange, I mean, give it a shot. It's definitely one not to avoid just based on my thoughts on the scent, but it's not for me. So this one will be going, but I will definitely be buying more Dr. Jon soaps. No question about that. In fact, I have 2 more to get to. So we'll see how those goes. You guys have You guys have a great day and have a great shave.